Hello guys, you're welcome back again to my channel. I believe you all are doing fine. In today's video, I'll be bringing you some updates from IRCC. Kindly watch this video to the end. So if you're an international student in Canada or you are planning to become one, then try to watch this video to the end. Also, there was a draw that was conducted on the 7th of December. I will also give you an update on that. If you are new to this channel, you are most welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, I appreciate you. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do. Without any further ado, let's dive into the video. Before I go into the full details, let me read out the highlights. The first is Canada announces new changes for international students, full-time work policy extended. Cost of living for international students will double in 2024 January. IRCC invites 1,000 candidates in second express entry draw of the week. Coming to the full details, as of December 7, 2023, the Minister of IRCC announced that starting January 1st, 2024, the cost of living financial requirements for study permit applicants will be raised so that international students are financially prepared for life in Canada. Moving forward, this threshold will be adjusted each year when Statistics Canada updates the low income cutoff, that is LICO. The cost of living requirement for study permit applicants has not changed since the early 2000s, when it was set at 10,000 Canadian dollars for a single applicant. As such, the financial requirement hasn't kept up with the cost of living over time, resulting in students arriving in Canada only to learn that their funds aren't adequate. For 2024, a single applicant will need to show they have 20,635 Canadian dollars, representing 75% of LICO, in addition to their first year of tuition and travel costs. This change will apply to new study permit applications received on or after January 1st, 2024. Well, it's a two-way thing. When you look at it from this angle, they are making points, or they are making some points. Actually, the cost of living in Canada is very high. So, Canada is a smart country. They will always look for a way to curb all these things. And one of the ways is just what they just did by increasing the tuition fee. But then, let's also consider the other side. Increasing it from 10,000 Canadian dollars to 20,000 plus, more like double, I feel is outrageous. It would have been better, maybe you increase it to 12, maybe the following year 14, like that. At least it's reasonable. But taking it to twice is amazing. Again, they said it was last updated early 2000s, so it's really been a long time. But then let's also consider those that apply for permanent residency visa. Do you know that the proof of fund for permanent residency visa is being reviewed every year? The proof of fund of this year is different from that of last year. That of last year is different from that of last 2 years. If you have been watching my videos, you will have seen me making videos on the updated proof of fund, because they update it every year. Next year, say maybe March, April, or May, they are still going to review the proof of fund. So what they are trying to do now, they are trying to follow the same pattern, just the way they do it for PR. They want to do it now for study visa. You heard what the minister said. He said moving forward each year. I picked those two words. So if you're an international student in Canada, or those that are planning to become one, please, let's do the needful. Immigration matter is not smiling anymore. This next update is a good one. You guys record when this policy was made that students can now work up to 40 hours per week, and they said the deadline will be December 2023. And so far so good. It has been helping a lot of students here, because ordinarily the 20 hours job will not pay their bills, will not pay their school fees. So it's gradually getting to December 31st. That was the time they announced that it's going to end. So there have been so many mixed reactions that they don't want the policy to be changed or to be terminated. Rather, they want it to continue this way because bills are waiting and the cost of living is high. So there were a lot of mixed reactions. I read so many online, and most persons were of the fact that 40 hours per week should be maintained. And I also read then that the government of Canada was thinking about it, that he would definitely come up with something, maybe after they must have sat to discuss it. So now the good news is that the government has also extended the uncapped work rights policy, which allows international students in Canada to work more than 20 hours per week until April 30th, 2024. So they just added, like, say, extra 4 months. So the reason they added the extra 4 months is because some people are already in the midst of study. What I mean is that people are already studying based on the 40 hours. So they are giving them this ample time to finish up, you understand? And those that took extension for their study, at least they will use this time to make up. So that's why they've extended it to April 2024. But I have this strong feeling that they may still extend it, because I know when it gets to that time, so they will be like, oh no, please extend it. But then let's keep our fingers crossed. But this update is a good one. The next update is that the postgraduate work permit will no longer be extended. The temporary policy providing an additional 18-month work permit to postgraduate work permit holders will expire December 31st, 2023, and will not be extended. Although for working for 40 hours, that one was extended till April 2024. But for the extension of the PGWP, it will not be extended. Remember, as of April this year, the PGWP holders whose work permits expired or will expire in 2023, as well as those whose permits expired between September 20, 2021 and December 31st, 2022, became eligible for a permit extension of up to 18 months because of a temporary policy put in place by IRCC. So now it is finally coming to an end in a few days' time, and it will not be extended. So is this a good news or a bad one? You can answer that by yourself. Okay. The last but not the least updates for you guys in this video today is the express entry draw that took place on the 7th of December 2023. Again, there was a mixed feeling, mixed reactions, because it took a while before this draw was conducted, and most persons were like, maybe there won't be any other draw, maybe till next year. But as you can see, a draw was conducted, not just anyhow draw. Express entry draw was conducted on the 7th of December 2023. So this most recent draw saw ITAs issue to eligible candidates a category-based express entry draw for candidates with French language proficiency. The French language draw since took place October 25th, 2023. Eligible candidates from today's draw had a minimum CROS score of 470. So now it's crystal clear. If you check the trends since, say, June, July till date, I didn't want to conclude all this way that, it's category based, but just look at it. This October 25th draw, I have that video on this channel where I think it was based on French and healthcare, if I'm not mistaken. Now it's also category based, and this is for French speakers or for French candidates. So if you are looking at coming to Canada, I think you have to go and do French. You see, French is now becoming hot cake. You know, we have two official languages here in Canada. If it's not English, it's French. So Canada will always need people that will better their economy. Currently now, they are in dire need of French candidates. Just look at it. The CRS score was 470. To me, it's not so low. 470 is high to me. But then maybe that was why it took so long for this draw to be conducted. This follows in all program draw yesterday, that's December 6, 2023, that saw IRCC issue ITAs to 4,750 immigration candidates with a minimum CRS score of 561. That was pretty high. Hey, 561. If you don't really know much about category-based express entry, let me just give you a brief overview. So the introduction of this draw type is intended to help the country address particular labor market challenges. That's just it. So if you are thinking of the occupations under this category-based express entry, they are divided into 6. The first is the French language proficiency, the healthcare industries, work experience, the work experience in STEM. When I say STEM, what does STEM mean? It means science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So work experience in trade, work experience in transport occupations, agriculture, and agri-food industry work experience. So these are the category-based express entry. So if you happen to have experience in these occupations I just listed, then you can be qualified for this express entry. Okay, I have a more detailed video about this category-based express entry on my channel. So I'm going to be putting some links in the description box. I think attention is now going away from the normal express entry and now driving towards the category-based express entry. May God help us all. So there are many ways you can actually relocate. Let me just add this. Let me talk about the caregiver pilot program. They opened their portal few weeks ago. But you know one thing about that program? Once they open the portal today, in most cases, people apply. They get their quota that day. Following the trend, hopefully they will open their portal again next month, which is January 2024. So what I'm informing you guys is that if you're interested in this route, you want to be a caregiver in Canada, it's also more like I can say it's more like a targeted express entry when you link it to healthcare occupation. So start getting your documents ready. Make sure you have your work experience. You have worked at least, I think, 6 months in a year or 3 years. I can't really remember. Try to get your document, prepare them, because once they announce that the portal is open, you should quickly apply. So not just for those outside of Canada alone, even those in Canada can as well apply for this program. It's just a bonus in this video. So those are the updates or the pressing updates for now concerning IRCC, and I hope to bring you more as I get updated myself. Thanks so much for watching, and compliments of the season to you all. Please do not forget to like, comment, and share this video. If you have not subscribed yet, please just click that red button. See you all in my next video. Bye.